see, at Grandma's table, there's a dress code.
God, this is good.
Hi, I'm Dave Spencer, and it's bucket list time again. Hey, Grandma's table. We come to Grandma's table. Nobody cooks like Grandma. It's in Sacramento, Kentucky. Now, I tell you what, we had a little adventure. We had Siri and Cortana on this thing, and we still didn't believe them. But you gotta, if you're coming from like Owensboro, it's at the fork of 81 and 181, okay? Still in Sacramento. But Grandma's table. I'm ready to sit down at Grandma's table and find out what Grandma has cooking today at Grandma's table in Sacramento. Let's go in. Grandma's table. Oh, see? Can you smell that? All right, let's find out what we can eat today. You know, when I was told there's Grandma's table in Sacramento, we gotta go to that because, okay, first of all, both of my grandmothers died when I was a kid. My mom's mother died when I was 14, my dad's mother died when I was 4. But I remember a dish from each one of them. My mom's mother didn't cook a whole lot, but she made great chicken and dumplings. And my dad's mother, even though I was 4 when she died, I remember her biscuits and her fried white corn. Man, she'd take that corn, she'd take the cob and she'd shuck that corn off into the bowl. And then she'd, you know, do whatever she did, her magic. Remind you, I was 4. And she would put that into the skillet with bacon grease. I am telling you what's right. You have not lived. Unbelievable. But Stephanie's back there whipping up all kinds of good stuff. Not exactly 100% sure what we settled on, but I know some white beans are coming out here and some homemade coleslaw and some fried green tomatoes and probably some meatloaf. And whew, who's getting hungry? So this is Stephanie. She's a manager here at Grandma's Table, and her son Zachary owns Grandma's Table. And let's find out about Grandma's Table, because when the last time we did a bucket list, it was recommended by more than one person that we come here at the fork of 81 and 181 south of Sacramento. So how long has this been here?
The building's been here since 1947, but we've been open since January.
You just been open since January, but the building's been here for over 70 years. What was it before you guys?
I'm not sure.
Was it a restaurant?
Yeah, it's always been a restaurant.
It's always been a restaurant.
Always been a restaurant.
So these places like this, you know, kind of dot the landscape all over the country. These great small little restaurants, and they you know, don't ever disappear. Somebody comes in, moves in, and starts them all over, because this looks like it's been here a lot longer than January, which is great. And you have a lot of traffic, because we have a lot of recommendations for this place. What now?
We do have a lot of traffic, just not all in the same day.
Right. Well, tell us about. You have like karaoke on weekends.
On Saturday nights, we have karaoke 6 to 10.
6 to 10. Where do they do it?
Right here.
Right here?
Right here.
Where we're sitting? Right here. This is the karaoke stage. So this is since January. But you're doing well, right?
You're pretty good.
Okay. You have brought us a lot of food. In amongst this, one of these is the specialty of the house, right? What would you call it, or all of them?
These are specials of the day.
Of the day.
And then the catfish is the weekend special.
Yes. And we're getting it on Thursday. Okay, well, you're a grandma.
Yes,
so,
10 grandbabies.
What?
10 grandbabies.
10 grandbabies. Grandmother 10 times over. Is that where Grandma's Table comes in? That makes perfect sense. Alyssa, one more thing before we eat. Why did you decide to get into this business?
I didn't. He did.
Okay.
Him and Zach decided they wanted in the business.
Wow.
And I was just pulled in with.
Well, what was the idea? Why
he's always wanted to run a restaurant. He loves to cook.
And this place became available. And so here we are at Grandma's Table, about to dig into more food than you can shake a stick at. Look good. Look at all that, right? Where do I start? Oh, little homemade tartar sauce too for the catfish. All right, let's go. We'll start with the beets. I have my eyes on these since they're the first things to set out. So, oh my gosh. I don't know what that is. There's a seasoning in there that I'm not used to being the white beans. They're really good. If there's meatloaf on a menu, this one will eat it. The coating, of course, just ketchup and whatever else, really baked into the meatloaf. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's got that little kind of, where it gets hard on the edge. Not crispy, but hard. It's perfect. Some more catfish right here. Look at this catfish. Look at that. Look at that. Flaky. Isn't that wonderful? Let's do some of their homemade tartar sauce right now. It's thick. Wow. It's really good homemade tartar sauce, too. It's really flaky fish, too. The coating is terrific. Again, the whole thing is you coat catfish, you don't overpower the fish, and you don't. And this is so good. Really good flavor from the fish. Homemade coleslaw. I love that homemade is in front of everything. That's classic coleslaw. It's so good. So good. All right.
What do you think?
Oh, I think you hit the jackpot. I think we hit the jackpot. Look at this beautiful pork chop. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. All right, so we're
You like a sharper knife?
No. We're doing this.
That's the way most of them eat it.
Really nothing fancy here. It's a perfectly made fried pork chop. It's delicious. Now, they make their own baked beans. What do you have for me? Thank you. I need one. We need 6 of them.
She's like a grandma standing there
Hey,
getting
it's grandma's
everything
table.
for you.
Grandma's table.
It's perfect. A lot of people don't throw onions in their baked beans.
Huh?
A lot of people just don't throw onions in their baked beans. And clearly, you need to. Those are so good.
That's what flavors it is, the onion.
Absolutely. Ashley's eyes got bigger than this whole county when she saw fried green tomatoes. And they're hot. They're really hot.
Come up.
They're really hot. All right, here. Delicious in there again.
Well, they just keep bringing food out to you.
I know, it's like Fantasia. Again with fried green tomatoes. The coating can overpower it, but you gotta be able to taste the tomato. The tomato really comes through. Actually kind of flavors the breading, which is kind of reverse of what usually happens with fried green tomatoes. Those are delicious. Homemade hush puppies. Those are good. Really good. Wow. Got a really oniony flavor, but not over, but not, doesn't kill it. That's just really, really good. I've never tasted a hush puppy like that before. It's so good. Benny, 70s husband, this is his own special sauce. Hey.
Family reunion today?
Wow. Do you enter that in competitions? You've never done like that? That is competitively delicious. Wow. What a flavor. That's unique. It's sweet, but it doesn't, it's not like, I like a little sweet barbecue, I do. But I don't want it to be overpowering. Not hardly. Now we've already found out on Facebook that Grandma's Table has a lot of fans. Here's some fans. You guys, you said you're always here?
Yeah.
You're always here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your name?
My name's David Downs. I'm the owner of D&D Construction. We do contract work. Anytime we're working down in this area, we always come here to eat lunch.
What's your favorite thing?
I like the fish pretty good.
Fish.
This spaghetti was awesome too.
See, I was tempted to because I'm a huge fan of spaghetti. But you can only, look at this, you can only have so much. So you guys here, just make this a regular stop. We're going to be there, let's see, at Grandma's Table.
Yeah.
There you go. You're going to be near it. See, if you're going to be anywhere near it, people come to Grandma's Table. Thanks, guys. It looks like the spaghetti was good because those plates are clean. These will be too, soon. Y'all do this, don't you? When you have cornbread and white beans, you put the cornbread in the white beans, don't you? Right? You do. I mean, if you don't, we can't be friends. I'm laser focused on these two guys right here. This is really all amazing. It's going to have to be boxed up. But this meatloaf and these white beans, that's unbelievably delicious meatloaf. And those are the best white beans I've ever had in my life. Tell me what was the thing you should put in there?
Beef base.
Beef base, yeah.
Not just any, it comes from the Midnight Store.
There's your secret ingredient for
The Amish. Amish.
Oh, really? Okay. There's your secret ingredient for killer white beans. Those are amazing.
Yeah, but you got to know how much to use.
Well, that's true.
Use too much, it'd be salty.
That's exactly right. It's like liquid smoke.
Yeah.
You use too much liquid smoke, everything tastes burnt. Yeah. Ashley called those baked apples naughty apples, and I know why, because they're swimming in a delicious concoction of butter and cinnamon and sugar. Tell you what, you put a scoop of ice cream on top of that, it's no longer a side dish, it is a home run in the world of desserts.
His mouth's watering.
She's right. She said my mouth's watering. She's right. Would you like to know why? This is lemon meringue pie. And honestly, lemon meringue and coconut pie are tied for the top in the world of pies where I'm concerned. Now, I'm already a huge fan because look how custardy that looks. It doesn't have that translucent yellow thing, because they are back there making some serious lemon meringue pie that's custard, and that is how you do it. Let's take a bite. I'll tell you what, I love lemon meringue pie. My goodness. Lemon meringue pie should always be custard. It should be custard-like. Always should be custard-like. In any custard-type pie, you should be able to eat that custard like it's, you know, like a cup of custard by itself. That is amazing. It's so good. The lemon is incredible. The lemon, like it's not too sour. It's got a perfect combination of tart and sweet. And that texture, that consistency, perfect. That's so good. That's good. I love lemon meringue pie. That's so good. Just Stephanie. That's amazing.
I'm glad he likes it. Actually, like, I really need a bite.
Grew up on it. My mother used to make lemon meringue pies all the time. She called them lemon icebox pies.
Yeah,
lemon icebox. Yeah, lemon icebox pies. You know, 6 of one, half dozen the other as far as the name's concerned. So I kind of grew up on it. So I'm a judge. I'm a pretty good judge of lemon meringue pie. This is incredibly good. I can't eat anymore. Cannot eat anymore. But you know, look what I'm doing. We're talking with, you know, with Stephanie here at Grandma's Table, and yes, it was recommended that I was coming down here, and you know, I've been, people have told me you're gonna love Grandma's Table, but everything that we ate, I do a lot of baseball references, but they fit. Grand slam home run, absolutely delicious. From the homemade coleslaw to that incredible pork chop, which thank heavens I've got enough to take home for another meal. The homemade tartar sauce, those incredible hush puppies, the barbecue that he brought out, the beans, the baked beans and the white beans, how they were made, everything amazing. The catfish, lemon meringue pie. Did I cover it all? Did I get everything? I liked it. If I left something out, don't worry. I loved it all. It was amazing. Grandma's Table. Remember, you're coming to Sacramento. It's not downtown. You got to keep coming. Just obey your phone, like I didn't do. It's the fork at 81 and 181, and you will enjoy the treat of your life. See, look. That used to be lemon meringue pie. Used to be. It's Stephanie, Grandma's Table. Her son Zachary owns it. By the way, once again, it's in southern Sacramento, Kentucky, where 81 and 181 do this. We thought we missed it. Nope, just keep going. Just keep going. All you gotta do is listen to Siri and Cortana. They'll get you there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.